Is the price of drawing tablets going up? It's likely. For all of you out there who feel like politics and art just don't mix, how do you feel about the concern that drawing tablets and other consumer electronics could go up in price because of the US-China trade war? Trade war, you say? What's that? Well, as of the making of this video, the US is imposing tariffs on Chinese goods, and, in retaliation, China is imposing tariffs on American goods. A tariff is a duty that one must pay to import or export goods for sale into other countries. And who pays for the tariffs? The consumer. I pay for them, you pay for them. Now, I'm not going to get into how I feel about this policy because I want to keep the focus on the message here, and I don't want the comments to devolve into arguments and insults. And if it goes that way, I'll just disable the comments. So please keep your comments focused on the topic of this video. I feel compelled to make this video because I want to highlight how decisions like this could affect you as an artist. I'm genuinely concerned because now that this trade war has officially gone into effect, not only cheap Chinese tablets could go up in price overnight, but potentially any device that is assembled in China, and that includes Wacom tablets, Apple computers, Microsoft tablets, you name it. According to consumerreports.org, tariffs could be placed on consumer electronics, smartphones, TVs, monitors. A lot of what we purchase is assembled in China, so wouldn't our precious drawing tablets, computers, and Cintiqs get hit with tariffs too? I don't see why not. It would make perfect sense for China to place tariffs on that kind of stuff because we can't live without it. You think a Cintiq is crazy expensive now? Try slapping a tariff on it. Governments impose tariffs and citizens pay for them. And where does this money go? Well, to the Chinese government. For what? Whatever they want. Our government gets the proceeds from their tariffs, but you're not going to see any of that money. So basically, consumers are getting the raw end of this deal. And if that's not bad enough, we're probably also going to have trade wars with Mexico and Canada and who knows who else. So get ready to pay a lot more for produce and other kinds of goods as well. So what can you do about it? Vote! Young voters make up a huge number of eligible voters, but are among the least likely to vote. If you were to vote and get your friends to vote, you'd have a lot more say over matters like this. Research a candidate's policies from multiple sources, and don't vote for people or for parties who support war and conflict. Vote for those who support peace and cooperation. You don't have to choose red or blue. There's lots of other options available. If you don't feel like you identify with a particular party, cool, me too. Back someone who is not an establishment candidate, or just back individual policies that you support. It's easy to hole up in your art cave and pretend like what's going on in the world doesn't affect you, but something like a trade war could hit you where it hurts, your digital art devices, and it could go far beyond that. And I know you could always stop doing digital art and you could go back to drawing on pencils and paper because those are often produced domestically, but who wants to do that? So I'm not trying to cause a panic by making this video, but it is something to consider. If you're thinking about buying a drawing tablet, you might want to do that pretty soon in case the price does actually go up. I don't know whether or not it will on devices like that, but it's certainly a possibility, and I would even say it's likely. I'm curious to know your thoughts on how a US-China trade war might affect digital artists. Comment and let me know. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I have lots of videos that'll teach you all about digital art. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.